you listening to?
Oh, it's a Learn How to Speak German tape. I saw a story on the news about Oktoberfest in Germany. They had glasses of beer the size of a house cat and a lineup of people wanting them. Those things must have gone for $10 each easy. I could live on the tips alone. Maybe get myself a little house with a picket fence and have enough money left over to hire a couple of university guys to come over every so often and take off their clothes and dance for me. Maybe even have sex with them. I mean, why not me? You know, I'm not asking to be rich or famous or find a piece of driftwood that looks like the Virgin Mary and have thousands of people come to my house, make the pilgrimage to get healed. No, just a little corner of the world to call my own. And lots of really buff university guys to have sex with.
Well, it never hurts to dream, baby. Speaking of which, leave the bottle.
Helen was a good kid, just a little mixed up. She'd spent her whole life being the last one picked for everything. That's the kind of thing that can hurt. The way all the other kids in school laugh at you and make fun of you. Finally, you get to the point where you wake up every morning sick to your stomach because you can see the abuse coming down Main Street. That's when the drinking starts. You start getting your courage out of a bottle, and that's a sucker's bet, baby. Then some kid squeals on you about the Texas Mickey in your locker, and the principal calls you down to the office and hauls your parents in for good measure. Everything keeps piling up on you, all this pressure, and you start getting real angry and bitter at the world like a kid born with a freakishly huge head and testicles the size of dinner plates. Finally, you can't take it anymore. So you down a few shots of courage and you show up in the cafeteria looking to pick a fight with the biggest guy in school. And he just laughs at you and lays you out with one punch, and when you come to half an hour later, you realize that while you were in Dreamsville, you lost control of your bladder and messed your pants. That ain't the kind of thing kids forget. So you spend the next 7 years of school walking around with everyone pointing and laughing and calling you stupid, stupid piss pants. Yeah, it's no wonder Helen is so bitter.
I'm Chris O'Neill Yates. This is CBC Country Canada.
This is for drinks, right, pal? The loser buys the winner his usual round.
That was the deal, prick.
Son of a bitch!
I guess that'll teach you not to bite off more than you can chew.
You never sunk a ball.
I won the game, didn't I?
You didn't win the game. I lost it.
Why don't you quit crying, girl pants, and get my booze?
What do you want?
11 Long Island iced teas and a jug of draft.
Up yours, pal. We agreed on one round.
That is one round for an alcoholic. Now hurry up and get my booze before I slap you around like a circus animal.
You never sunk a ball.
You never sunk a ball. Get going. Next.
I hadn't tripped the light fandango on the green felt in a dog's age, and I'd been a little worried about my performance. It was nice to know I hadn't lost my touch.
Ow!
The school of unwanted hands down my pants that taught me that the game of pool is a little bit like life. If you want to come out a winner, you gotta know how to play the angles, baby. I was up to my ass in the blues and trying to fight it off with a bottle, and that's a sucker's bet. I hadn't worked a case in a few weeks and my wallet was as empty as an anorexic's doggy bag. I needed a break soon.
Here's your round of drinks, moron.
I ain't looking for no bum tango, pussycat. Put 'em on the shelf with the other ones.
Hey, you got a tip for me?
Never stand in front of me with your hand out looking for money or I'll slap you around like my prison lover.
Freeloading bastard. If life in this putrid city had taught me anything about human nature, it was that everyone, rich or poor, tall or short, having contributed something valuable to the canon of music or John Tesh. Brother, everyone has an angle.
Nice shooting, idiot!
Never a lesson.
I was itching for some action, but this place was as quiet as Helen Keller at a golf tournament. I figured on pretending to go to the washroom and sneaking out the back door to stiff the bastard behind the bar for my tab. But apparently Lady Luck had other plans. Plans in the form of a new victim.
Rack 'em up, prick.
I gather you're kind of new at this. Part of me feels sorry taking your money. Just a little part of me. Not enough to keep from doing it. I assume you're not going to want to play again after this.
Obviously, you've overestimated the self-control I have on my ego. I'll play you again, you dumb bastard freak. You just better hope you got the balls to handle my game. What are you staring at, Nancy boy?
There's something about you. I just can't put my finger on it.
There's a lot of things about me you'll never finger. The hell did I just tell you about the fingering?
So we meet at last. I can't begin to describe the feeling. After all those years, all the torment, all the times of listening to your smug, idiotic taunts. What's the matter? Don't you recognize my voice? It's me, your old pal Frank.
That's cheating, you prick. You lose.
Go ahead. Pick up the money.
What's the matter, Frank? Can't take a joke?
11 years of crank calls. All that torment and abuse. My marriage fell apart. I lost my job. The only joke around here is the joke that you made of my life. Well, today's the day the laughing stops.
Frank was all out of sorts, and life had taught me a long time ago that there's no payoff trying to rationalize with a man blinded by hatred and rage. Maybe the time would come when we'd both look back on me wrecking his life and have a good laugh. But there were a lot of sunsets between now and then. The way I saw things, the safe money was on running away screaming like a little girl. Good thing I shoplifted so much and spent a lot of time peeking in people's bedroom windows. Those are the kind of hobbies that get a man chased a lot, and I was erudite enough to cotton that when you punch a clock in my line of work, it pays to stay in peak physical condition.
Butch! Come out wherever you are.
No!
Can I help you? Give me my phone, you prick!
What? I can hardly hear you, Butch. A large draft? Yeah, okay. What? What's that about the back door? Yep, you push it to open it. Hello, Butch? Are you okay?
I thought you said push. Go lock the front door.
What's going on, Patterson?
Just do it, baby. I'll explain later.
So what did you do this time, Patterson?
You know that guy Frank I've been making all the crank calls to for 10 years? Turns out it was pissing him off.
Well, I told you it wasn't a very good idea.
Well, live and learn, I guess.
So what are you going to do about it?
I was kind of hoping you'd come up with something.
Well, you could go out the back door. You push from this side.
Now, Frank could see me coming out of the alley. Old Butchie's had enough running for one day. Figure I'll just wait it out here.
Well, my boss is coming back soon, and he's going to be opening the front door.
Hey, Blanche, it's me, Butch. Hey, do me a favor, will you? Meet me down at the bar. Nah, don't come in. Just pull up to the alley outside. Keep the car running. And honk your horn when you get here so I'll know it's you. And one more thing. Wear that skirt I like. Yeah, the real short one I bought you for Christmas.
You want another one?
Nah, that beer's making me all bloated. How about you give me 6 vodka?
You better hope Blanche doesn't hit any red lights.
Why the hell is the front door locked?
This is a lousy neighborhood. A girl can't be too safe.
She can be unemployed, though.
Frank wasn't what you'd call senior management material for the brain store. If he'd stayed outside, there would have been no way I could have gotten out of the building without him laying eyes on me. That was Frank's problem. He bet the house on emotion, and because of that, he was gonna lose this little game of cat and mouse.
You didn't think I was dumb enough to allow you such an easy escape, did you, Patterson?
Flatter yourself, halter top. Not thinking about you ain't too high on my list of things not to think about.
What the hell's going on here?
Shut up and just stay by the door, mister. You make sure this bastard doesn't get out. I'll explain it all to you after I gut this guy like a stuck pig and spread his entrails all over your place of business.
Okay.
Geez, Frank. Didn't think me parking my Cadillac in your wife's garage was gonna get under your skin this bad.
Well, that's it. Keep talking. You're only gonna make me enjoy this more.
You're about to make the last mistake of your life, prick.
What was that?
I called the police before you got here, sissy boy. Why don't you drop that spatula? Be spending the rest of your days being a dartboard in some prison shower.
Oh, I've had enough to hear with life. The way I see things, I got one job to do before I cash in my chips, and that's to watch you die a slow and miserable death.
I was just kidding, Frank. You don't have to kill me.
Oh, yes, I do.
It ain't worth it, mister. Don't throw your life away over some premature ejaculating, alcoholic, virgin private detective who still lives with his mother.
Only one in this room.
You just say it away, lady.
Hey, Butch. I saw the door jammed shut outside. I figured you're in some kind of trouble. This looks a little worse than usual.
Is your car still running, Blanche?
It is now. Who was that guy?
Is that dumb prick Frank? You know the guy I've been making all the crank calls to for the last 11 years?
He had you crying like a baby.
That was all an act, dollface.
Don't lie, Patterson. My guess is you were about 30 seconds away from wetting your pants.
Turn around.
Why?
Just do it, baby. There's a little something I forgot to give Frank. I'll show you who ain't not afraid of what.
What the hell is not my ass on the line?
Well, you boys have fun playing soldier. I am going back in.
Women, they just don't get vendettas and homicides.
You don't have to tell me, pal. Well, I think I might call it a night.
Yeah. There's always tomorrow.
Hey, Frank. Hey, Frank, you like impressions? Great, because I do a perfect one of your mother.
I've never met your mom, but I'm guessing that ain't a compliment.
Hit the gas, baby. Let's get out of here.
Speaking of gas, you're not gonna believe this.
You and Butch hightailed it out of here.
I ran out of gas.
Well, I'm done in about an hour. I can give you a lift.
Great.
Can I get you something to drink?
Just soda and lime, please.
Sure.
What are you watching?
Oh, I don't know. It's just something I put on between shows.
You better not cross his path. He's a chain-smoking alcoholic sociopath. Kevin was still being treated by Mr.
Can you
Franklin.
believe the crap they put on TV?
I tried watching this show once just to see what the fuss was about. I'll never get what passes as humor these days.
Amen to that. Hello? Hey, Butch, how's it going? Ooh, really? That must have hurt. Well, okay. What the hell? Are you still trying to expose Tommy Rubella?
Still working on it. You still thinking of moving to Germany?
Nah, I gave up on that idea.
Oh, here he comes.
I wonder how that happened.
It's probably not worth thinking about.
Next on Butch Patterson.
You smell like smoke. Smoking's bad for you. It gives you cancer. You're gonna die of lung cancer.
Yes, Pete?
Willie's teasing me.
Leave the Frenchman alone, Willie.
I want to see the money.
Not until I verify your story.
Maybe I should forget it. Tommy has his ways. He'll know it was me that sold him out.
Come on, let's go grab a hoagie and have sex. That always cheers you up.
Kill them both and the debt will be paid off.
You say we get together after class. I'll remind you why God gave you woman parts.